James Rourke looked more like a college freshman than a paramedic. Barely 21. Freckles. Hair too neat. Uniform too crisp. His first day on the job in Maple Hollow, a quiet American town where folks knew the names of their baristas and the birthdays of their neighbors. "You sure you're not here for a ride-along, rookie?" chuckled Mike, a stocky EMT with 20 years in the field. "Don't forget your juice box," another joked, tossing James a Capri Sun. He smiled politely. Said nothing. He had trained for this. Graduated top of his class. Shadowed trauma teams. Memorized protocols. But none of that mattered out here. Out here, you were judged by calluses, not test scores. He rode in silence most days. Watched. Learned. Took notes after every shift. Practiced on dummies in the station basement while others watched football. But the nickname stuck, Kid Medic. Even on scenes, some residents would whisper, "They sent him?" But James didn't sign up for praise. He signed up because he knew what it felt like to wait for help that never came. And he swore no one else would feel that again. It was just after dawn when the call came in. Possible cardiac arrest. Female, 50s. Location, Pine and 8th, responding, Unit 3. Mike yawned. Probably another diabetic faint. "You drive, rookie." When they arrived, neighbors waved frantically. A woman was collapsed on the porch, lips turning blue. Her teen daughter sobbed beside her, begging, "Please. Please help her." Mike was fumbling with the defib unit. "Wait for backup," he muttered. "Let the fire team secure the scene." James knelt, checked vitals. No pulse. He didn't wait. "She's in VFib," James snapped. "We're losing her." "Kid," I said, "wait." But James had already ripped open the AED, started compressions, calling out rhythm. "Clear." He shocked. Compressed again. Sweating. Focused. And then, a flicker. Pulse. The woman gasped. Daughter screamed. Neighbors clapped. Mike stood frozen. The woman lived. Back at the station, silence. James sat alone, wiping sweat off his brow, heart still racing. Mike approached slowly. "You broke protocol," he said. James stood. "She would have died." Mike nodded. Then, extended his hand. "You're not a kid anymore." Word spread. The chief called him into the office. No punishment. Just a simple, "Well done." Neighbors brought cookies to the station. The woman sent a letter. The daughter came in person, hugged James so tight he couldn't speak. And suddenly, the whispers stopped. Now when people said his name, they didn't call him Kid Medic. They said, James Rourke. The one who saved that woman. He still packed extra gloves. Still double-checked every rig. Still trained harder than he slept. But now, they listened when he spoke. Not because he shouted, but because he didn't wait for permission to care. Speech balloon. If this story moved you, subscribe to the Soul Script, hit that like button, and drop a folded hands in the comments for the first responders who fight for every breath, even when no one believes in them.